What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. I have some great news for you guys. I am planning to finish the first season of Prison Break this weekend, but also I want to tell you guys that from here on forward, as you're seeing this intro right here, hopefully you guys see this intro and know that this is coming. I am planning to put out at least 4 episodes per week from here on out for Prison Break. Now that the shows that I'm watching on Sundays and stuff like that is not taking the Sundays away, I can kind of concentrate now on a couple of shows that we do on the channel, and we'll go from there. So my weekends are not so jam-packed with doing so many different shows because they're dropping episodes every week on the weekends. Okay, so now my time is a little bit more free to do my regular reactions on the channel on shows that are done, and I can just binge watch through them. So Prison Break will be the concentration, just like when we were doing The Sopranos and stuff like that, dropping episodes almost every day of the week so you guys can enjoy them. One thing I want you guys to let me know: would you rather these reactions in the mornings or in the afternoon? Because I've been kind of toying with that a little bit to see where you guys like to watch it, because I noticed that I was posting in the morning and not many people watch it, and then the views just shot up in the evening time. So if you guys don't have time to watch the reactions in the morning, I will start to put them out in the evening time so that you guys can have time, sit down, and actually enjoy the show in the evening time. So let me know in the comment section, would you guys prefer me to drop the reactions in the evening time, or should I continue to drop them in the morning time? So I appreciate you guys. Let's jump into Prison Break, man. Another thing too, guys, Patreon and membership is going to be way ahead of what you're seeing on YouTube. Maybe by the time that you guys are even watching this video, we might be already in season 2 on Patreon and membership. So if you want early access to these episodes and you want to watch Prison Break, or if you want to just support the channel because you like the reactions, do that as well. Okay, so just wanted to let you guys know that early access is still available. As I react to the episodes, I will upload them to Patreon so that everybody over there can have access to them. Okay, so let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys at the end for the review. First of all, acting or not, bruh, you couldn't get me to do this shit. I couldn't act out this scene, bro. Like, yo, this, bruh, even if you're acting, this must be, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're trying to tell yourself, you know, this is not real, this is not real, there's still a certain level of stress, man. It's just like, you sure this thing is not gonna go off for real though? Why would you want to watch this? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do this. I couldn't sit on the other side of a glass and watch somebody that's close to me, or watch my brother fry to death. Why would I want to see this? This would traumatize me for the rest of my life, bro. Is that the priest?
What's he saying?
Oh, he can't talk, bro?
What do you think he's saying?
It's the vice president's brother. It's the vice president's brother, dude. How did they not notice him? Oh, wait a minute, they're getting a call.
What's going on?
I don't know.
hell's going on in there?
I can't tell you how sorry I am that you've had to go through all of this.
Lincoln.
Well, we know they didn't kill him because they wouldn't have pulled the curtain. I want to know what the fuck's going on. Who called?
What happened in there?
Judge Kessler called. The execution's been delayed.
What do
Why?
you mean delayed?
Apparently some new evidence has come to light.
What evidence?
I don't understand. How long do we have? 1 day? 2 days?
It's all the information I have at the moment. I'm sorry. I'll give you a minute.
I need to know how much time we have.
I'll go and see the judge and find out. You're with Michael, you'll be okay.
I wonder if he was imagining the guy.
The guy in the viewing room.
No.
It was Dad.
Or was Dad?
It was Dad.
This is nuts right now.
It was him, and I was.
That's not possible, Link.
It is possible. I saw him.
I don't know how he could have. There were only half a dozen people in that room. Me, Veronica, and a bunch of reporters. He wasn't there.
You don't know that.
I do. I would
So
have
it's-
recognized him.
You don't remember what he looks like. I do.
This is a man who took off, what, 30 years ago? Why would he come back now? At the very last minute?
I don't know.
Why is he still alive?
It appears that some information was anonymously slipped to the judge.
Anonymously? It was your fat little friend, Hale.
Hale
you
is
had taken
dead.
care of him
It
sooner.
wasn't Hale.
How do you know that?
Because he
If
killed
Hale
him.
had given Veronica Donovan anything that could have gotten a stay of execution, I think she would have brought it up when she made her argument in court. It didn't come from him.
Well, who?
Are you sure that the leak didn't come from your end, from the company?
Hey, we are all on the same team. Remember?
Who is this bitch?
Absolutely.
So she's.
One more thing. The next time you're in my office, I expect you to stand when you're addressing me.
Absolutely.
All I can tell is I was working late in chambers. I left at 11, and there it was, right under my door. One is Terrence Stedman's autopsy report. In it, his appendix is noted as present and unremarkable. The other paper is an operative report from when Mr. Stedman was 12 years old. The procedure was an appendectomy.
It's impossible. Let me see this.
I want the conviction overturned and Lincoln Burrows immediately released from custody.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not so fast. These records haven't even been certified.
The hospital can tell you.
The hospital does not keep records going back that far. I checked.
So as far as we know, these documents could be a hoax from some anti-death penalty advocate or, dare I say it, defense counsel.
Oh, please, you're preposterous.
Let's just all take a deep breath here, okay? I don't know what these papers mean. And for that reason, I'd like to err on the side of caution. I'm going to delay the execution for 2 weeks.
2
That
weeks,
should give
okay.
us more than enough time to exhume the body.
Exhume the body. Your Honor, all due respect,
Because
that
the
is a
nigga's still
drastic
alive,
It's
dude.
also the only way we're going to know if that body in the ground is really Terrence Stedman.
So that body, what if it's him?
Well, I'm not gonna sit around hoping.
What does that mean?
It means we get back to work.
God, I was hoping you would say that.
Well, they
Pick it
still
up
gotta
about it.
get out.
To be honest, I've never been in a situation like this before. If nothing else, you can be glad that you've got people who'll go to extreme lengths to get you out of here.
No kidding. Warden, at the execution, there was a man in the viewing room. Just wondering if you or anyone in the prison had spoken to him.
Well, according to this, those present were your brother, his attorney, and 3 reporters. 2 women and a man.
The man, who was he?
He's from the Headline Press. William Prawl. You know him?
I thought that's what he was, who he was thinking. Was like turn around and saying. But why would his dad show up now, though? I mean,
memorizing it would be like memorizing.
and why not identify himself?
Yeah, but why not just start off Route 66?
Contingencies.
Contingencies? You saying you find another way?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
There's always been another way, but it's suicide.
We're still going out through the infirmary, and we're still gonna do it from the guards room. It's just the in-between that's gonna have to change.
Oh, wait a minute, why are you changing the plan, man? We're already through that room beneath the infirmary. That's all we gotta do is get through that pipe and we're home free.
There's a reason they replaced it with a 12-inch pipe, Darwin. People can't get through it. The only way we're getting into that infirmary is from beneath. We're gonna have to find another way.
The psych ward?
It's the only building that shares a subsurface line with the infirmary.
You telling me to get to the infirmary, we gotta go through the whack shack?
Unless you got a better idea.
And there's a subsurface line that runs from the guards room to the psych ward.
Sort of.
Oh, what do you mean, sort of?
We can go into that hole in the guards room. About 40 yards up Route 66, there's a grate, and that'll get us halfway there.
And what about the rest of the way?
We got to do it above ground.
Oh, so just a bunch of cons taking a stroll in the middle of the night for all the guards to see.
Yep.
You're right. It is suicide.
It is suicide, for real, for real.
This grate you're talking about, it's hidden, right, partner? COs can't see it.
Not exactly.
Well, where is it?
You're standing on it.
Oh, hell no. When we come up out of that ground there, that tower there, that tower there, that tower behind me is gonna see us. We'll be like ducks in a shooting range, you feel me?
Hurry it up, Con!
Your plan sucks, Snowflake.
I gotta get over to Psych Ward, familiarize myself with the pipes beneath, make sure we can get through.
I don't know, Michael. Zeno's got a point. We come up in the middle of that yard, we're sitting ducks.
I know.
My family and I are more than dismayed by Judge Kessler's decision to allow the exhumation of my brother. This stunt by Lincoln Borough's defense counsel is an affront and an insult to the memory of my brother, a good man who tried to make positive change in this country.
I'm sorry.
This is being done in the name.
You know what, I always hear, you know what I'm saying, in TV shows and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, it's an insult. They're already dead. Okay, exhumation of a body is not going to change anything. It doesn't change the memory of the person or anything like that, especially in a situation where, you know, the person was murdered and they're trying to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, this person didn't skip out on some you know, fake their death or some shit like that, or maybe they need to exhume the body to do another second opinion at autopsy to convict someone of killing them or some shit like that. You gotta allow that shit to happen, right? And they gotta make sure that the person that you guys say is dead is actually in the ground, which they fucking know it's not, right? So in terms of that, I think that exhumation of a body, you need to just let it go. If a judge orders you know what I'm saying, and it's very, the situations that this happens in, right? And you know what, they probably have, you know, this person have some way, somehow, the DNA. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm saying, like, in real life, if this happens, it's extreme circumstances why the, you know what I'm saying, exhumation of a body happens. Like, this doesn't happen every day. Is you know what I'm saying? It's not like this is a situation that happens all the time. You know what I mean? It's got to be a very specific reason why this is happening. You just got to let it go. Let it happen.
Of trying to release a convicted killer from prison.
Well, we'll see.
Stedman asked for a green burial, no embalming, biodegradable coffin. It's very environmentally aware.
Or smart if you don't want the body to be identified.
We haven't hung in months, and now you want a favor?
You know I love you, cuz. But that's a big ass. I gotta say no.
You can't say no.
Is his cousin?
If my mom, or worse, your mom, knows I did anything in here to get you in trouble, forget it.
I'm in prison, pendejo. How much trouble can I get into?
A lot. Damn.
You owe me.
Like hell I do. It's your turn, not mine.
It's Mangini's broken window?
The Terrado sisters?
Your brother's lost El Camino?
The church collection basket?
The donkey.
Ooh, got him with that one.
We took an oath, bro.
Don't make me break it.
Did you fuck a donkey?
Come on, Link.
Where is it? Oh, he's cool.
You get caught with this, they'll kill you. Hey, and I need this back by morning. They'll know if something like that is missing.
The fuck is that?
And cuz, now you owe me.
What is that? Is that a guard uniform or something? Or it's the crazy uniform. Maybe the inmates that are crazy wear different clothes.
Hey, you dropped something. Does that say Iraq?
Thanks. What the hell?
Oh, shoot. Damn, bro, what did you do? It's the cement we dug up.
My God, you cons are slower than a spelling bee full of stutterers. Y'all think you can slow walk this job, play grab ass in here, drag it out for months? Get to work.
You got it, boss.
How about it, 8-Ball? Get to work.
Oh, yeah, boss, my leg fell asleep.
You disobeying me, convict?
Man said get to work.
The hell is your problem, old head?
My problem is young con punks who don't know how things work around here. Construction's a sweet gig. You want to clean toilets? Be my guest. Otherwise, grab a hammer.
All right. Still got some piss and vinegar in those old veins, huh, Charles? I like it.
I can't stand Bellic, dude. But, you know, it's a TV show. There has to be...
One, huh?
It has to be an asshole. Jesus. Bruh.
Oh, man. What are we gonna do with this?
It was Ole Miss, right? Ole Miss?
Nah, it was the Midwesterns.
Hey, Iowa.
No, not Iowa. Hold on a sec. Hey, Bagwell.
To put that shit back in the hole, bruh.
Hey, you know what school Art Schleister played for?
Not really sure there, boss.
I really ain't much of a football guy, boss. Too much violence.
Come on. You
Really?
know what I'm talking about? Art Schleister, the quarterback, got nailed for gambling.
No, really ring a bell.
Bet if I asked you what his ass looked like, you'd remember. And maybe someone in the brain trust knows.
Stolte, come on, man. Let's be out for lunch.
Hey, hold on, I just want to figure this out. It's driving me crazy.
Ohio State.
That's right, he was a Buckeye. Hey, you're not completely worthless after all.
Did he know and just didn't want to say it? Oh, it's a guard's uniform. That's crazy, but very risky though. Bruh.
I don't believe my eyes. One of the Blues actually coming into Psych Ward.
I gotta hit the head, and I didn't want to walk all the way back to A-Wing. Mind if I use your facilities?
Yeah, be my guest. I don't know why you guys are so scared of the Whack Shack. I mean, between the killers and the crazies, I'll take the crazies. Because the crazy steps out of line, all I gotta do is shoot him with 40 cc's to shut your trap, and it's Betty bye.
So, which way is the bathroom?
Down the hall, through the door, make a right.
I guess you don't get to talk to a lot of people. So he was trying to have a conversation, man. Yo, I wonder if he's gonna run into what's his face? I bet your dude is gonna recognize him. What was the name of that dude again? How often do they do count though? It seems like they do it pretty often. Like, do they do it like throughout the night, or do they like, you know, do they do it like one time for the night?
Hey, Blue, what you doing down here?
Hey, I was just looking for the bathroom.
Down here?
Yeah, you said down the hall, through the door, and to the left.
No, I said through the door and make a right.
Ah, my bad. Have a good night.
With decomposition this extensive, the most accurate identification tool is dental records. We made an imprint of the deceased teeth and compared them to the dental records of Terrence Stedman.
And?
They were a perfect match.
Thank you, Doctor.
That can't be Terrence Stedman.
If you like, you can bring in a forensic examiner of your own choosing to examine the body. But I can tell you now, they'll come to the same conclusion that I have.
Or maybe they paid your ass to say that shit.
I hope you're proud of this.
What, you here pretend crying?
You've
Ain't
gotten
nobody
your
feel sorry for you.
pound of flesh. Are you done now? Or would you like to hurt my family some more?
Bitch. Hurt your family. Stop acting. Ain't nobody believe you. Maybe somebody doctored some. But we know that Stedman is still alive though. The nigga, he didn't die. At least that's the information that we have right now. He's on his way back. Oh no, not this guy.
Hey Mac, you there?
Yeah.
Push it 20.
I gotta stop by maintenance real quick. I'll be up in a minute.
That's crazy. Ouch. Oh my god, that's gonna burn the tattoo probably. That's not good. That's gonna probably fuck up the tattoo, bro.
You okay?
I'm burned. Oh, God. All right, help me take this off.
Oh, it's like burning to your skin.
Take it off.
Are you kidding me? I can't. It's melting into your skin.
If the guards catch me wearing this, I'm a dead man.
Bro, it's just not.
Do it. Please do it.
That's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, bro.
Ready? 1, 2.
Ah.
Michael, it's Sarah. How you feeling?
Groggy.
It's the anesthesia.
Why did I have anesthesia?
We had to perform a procedure.
I didn't do anything to him, I swear.
Let's review. A locked cell. 2 inmates. One gets branded like a South Dakota steer. You think we should call Matlock in on this one?
Who's Matlock?
Fernando, you're only gonna make things more difficult if you don't cooperate.
I told you I didn't burn him. I found him like that.
You found him like that.
He was acting kind of weird when we lined up for final count. He was sweating, you know? But he's not a big talker anyway, so I didn't think much of it. Middle of the night, I get up, you know, to shake hands with the president, and there he is, face down on the floor.
My ass.
Ask him yourself what the doc's done with him. I didn't touch him.
Hey, Katie, it's me. Listen, you come up to my office for a second. I got something I want to show you.
What the hell am I gonna do now? I'm a dead man.
I'm sorry, cuz. It was an accident.
Bull's gonna see this and flip his lid.
Hey, Slim, you got my unit ready?
It's been a bit of a problem, boss.
What the hell is this?
I left the iron on it too long.
You are as stupid as you are fat. You know that, D-Cups? My new shirt's coming out of your kick.
You're gonna tell me right now.
Tell you what?
What the hell you got going on that's got you burning up guard suits?
Trust me, Primo. The less you know, the better.
How are you letting prisoners iron
Any
your
news?
guard
No, not yet.
clothes?
Testing takes a couple of days.
What do you remember, Dad?
Your dad? I didn't know him. Your mom said some pretty horrible stuff about him when we were growing up.
I think I saw him when I was in the chair.
Lincoln.
It was him. I know it was.
How would you know? You haven't seen his face in 30 years.
A name that was used. Willie Prawl.
So?
It's the name of this guy who threw for Chicago back in the day. Dad and me were really into him, but I'd forgotten all about him. It's really weird. Been having these dreams, memories, things I guess I suppressed when he left, but
I don't mean to challenge what you're saying. But your dad's been MIA almost your entire life.
I know what I saw, V. I know what I saw.
This is the security camera footage of the courthouse from the night that Judge Kessler got those documents. Now check out this guy. He is very skilled. He moves casually enough to avoid suspicion. You see how he shifts his hat when he turns corners to hide his face?
I wonder if it's his
That's
dad.
exactly where those cameras are. Wait, right there. See that reflection? Rewind it, rewind it. Right, can you blow that up? I know that guy. What is it?
It was fused into Michael Schofield's skin. I removed it during the debridement procedure.
What about it?
Well, this fabric doesn't come from a standard issue prison uniform.
Where'd it come from then?
As far as I can tell, a guard's uniform.
What are you, some forensic scientist? How the fuck do you... What? Alright, I'm sorry guys, but I don't particularly like when things like this happen in any shows that I watch, because I'm just like, you don't have the expertise to know that, okay? Just from the eye test, you can't really tell fabric like that. Let's just be honest about it, okay? I can't, you know what I'm saying? How do you know it's not from the standard? The only thing that probably could tell you that is the color, but it was burnt. You get what I'm trying to say? It was burnt, so you can't really tell. Maybe you can tell from the texture, but that takes testing. It doesn't necessarily the eye test, you know, unless you have a background in forensic science, because forensic science is a very particular thing. It's a very particular thing. It's something you got to go to school for and shit, to kind of notice certain things. And it's based on testing. It's, you know, if you have the experience, you probably could identify certain stuff like that. But you have to have a certain kind of skill set, to say the least, to kind of identify that stuff. I can't, you know, if you don't have a background in fabrics and stuff like that. Like my mom could probably, you know, tell the difference if she's, you know, touched guard's uniform versus, you know, the convict's uniform. Probably tell the difference based on the texture, you know, color, how it feels, and stuff like that. But I don't think Sarah knows that. I don't think Sarah has that kind of expertise. But you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna go with the flow. Just gonna go with the flow. Maybe you guys think differently, or maybe I'm just thinking too deep into this. Whatever. It is what it is. We're just gonna go with the flow because this show is too good to, you know, nitpick like that.
How you feeling?
I'm pretty sure that that tattoo got burnt off a little bit. Some of it, at least. Hope it's not anything important, because that's definitely gonna leave a scar.
What's wrong? The blueprints. The ones we need to get from the psych ward to the infirmary. Our map out of here. They're gone.
Bruh. The odds. The odds. That was an incredible episode. And as the season is coming to an end, right? We're getting we're what, a final 7 episodes or whatever. This show, and I like to talk about, you know, before I jump into what happened in the episode, I like to elaborate, right? I like to elaborate on the you know, what I'm enjoying about the show. So the things that they did right, and the things that they did right into this episode, things that I enjoyed mostly about this episode, is how things are moving along and how they're writing the episodes, how they're structuring the episodes for the edits, for the flow. And one of the things that I love when it comes on to watching TV show is continuity. I talk about it in other stuff that I've watched on the channel. A lot of people is confused when I say continuity. What do I mean? When you're making film or whatever, you get what I'm saying? You want your audience to have a sense that they're following the story even if there is, foreshadowing or anything like that, even if you're not revealing everything to the audience, like in this show where everything is not revealed, so that's what's going to keep you watching, there still needs to be a sense of continuity, meaning there's got to be a part of the story to actually follow step by step. This is happening here, this is going to happen here, these things. If you even want to go as far to say predictability, even though there's still aspects of the show that is unpredictable, right? You still want to give your audience some sort of, yes, I'm following the story, I get it, I get what's going on. You don't want to give them too much because you don't want to spoil the mystery. One of the things about even life itself, I'll give you guys an example of why is it that mystery is such an awesome thing in life. Mystery, even though we still try to find out everything about everything. Mystery is just one of those things that is such an intriguing thing. You know what I'm saying? It's such an awesome thing to follow, right? And I'm just now noticed that my hair is not, it's totally not centered. You know what I'm saying? This was a terrible path. But in any case, that's not what we're talking about. But it just gives you give you guys an example of why mystery works, and why once that mystery is found out, you lose interest because the mystery's not there anymore, right? Give you guys an example. You guys must have known, because she was everywhere, the mystery of Belle Delphine, right? You guys must have heard of her and stuff like that. It was all over the place. It was very hard to miss if you are a person who had the internet. It was very hard to miss. She was this mysterious person that you just didn't understand. How can somebody like this cute girl, right? This cute girl, and this is just this strange mystery around her. And of course, I had the people that was simping over her and all of this other stuff and support her. I never really supported the content. It was just intriguing what she was doing. All the stories that came out about her, the bath water and all this other stuff. Every minute you heard about her, she left, she came back, still made an impact, right? Because there was still mystery. The minute Belle Delphine started going on podcasts and started talking about how much money she makes, and she revealed that she got a boyfriend, all the mystery went out the window. Nobody gives a shit about Belle Delphine anymore. Let's just put it like, well, she probably still has her simp, army, right? She probably still has her simp army that still supports, her OnlyFans or whatever. But at the very least, that mystery of who she is completely gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is really like wondering about her anymore. I know I am not. You know what I'm saying? Because now you reveal the secret. Now you tell us all. It's like if you come out with anything, you're just gonna get the regular response that that anybody would get. You know what I'm saying? Unless you do some wild shit to get that attention again, it's just not gonna be there. That mystery where it's like, oh, what is she doing now? You know what I'm saying? What is she up to now? That mystery is completely gone. And that's one of the things that I love about when shows do not necessarily mystery, but they keep you in the dark, but still able to keep your attention with continuity. It's a very hard thing to do as a writer, and you may think that it's easy. It is not easy to do, because trust me, I've watched a lot of bad TV shows just as much as I've watched good ones. I've watched probably more good ones than bad ones because of, since I've started this channel, of course, I haven't watched anything that I was like, this is absolutely horrible, other than Many Saints of Newark was probably the most horrible thing I've ever watched since I've started this channel. But it is what it is, right? So let's talk about the episode. In this episode, right, with the situation that's going on with Lincoln him seeing his father. I think his father is the one that that delivered the autopsy stuff, the stuff about the appendix and stuff like that about the vice president's brother to the judge. I think he's the one. Now that the what do they call themselves? Well, the company, right? Now that somebody from the company, all of a sudden this new person from the company gets introduced. I guess because that guy is out of commission, they decided to bring in someone new to represent the company, right? So she's the one that's going to be the forefront, and now she recognizes the guy. Who is his father? That's what I'm thinking. It's got to be him. It has to be him. He came in the room when Lincoln was about to be executed, and he took the hat off. So it's got to be him. Why does she recognize him? Was he in the army? Was he a CIA agent? Was he with the company before? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So is that why he disappeared? Why did he disappear? He probably disappeared. Now, this is just me just theorizing. Maybe he disappeared from them because he was an agent, or maybe he, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he was an agent. Maybe he was with the CIA and stuff like that. Maybe he got burnt. Who the fuck knows? I'm just spitballing out here because I've watched so many damn TV shows. I'm just theorizing, right? It could be a situation like that, but I think it is his father that delivers the papers to the judge, right? Now we have Michael getting burnt off. The entire way of them getting through the psych ward, their way out got burnt off. We have two hands we need to meet here. We need to either get the fuck out of jail so Lincoln can't be executed, or we gotta wait around to see if they can solve the situation outside of prison to get him off. Either way, we gotta progress, but it's not looking too good, right? So in my opinion, this episode was brilliantly written. You know, Sarah, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden Sarah is a forensic scientist, but we're gonna let that pass. Right? But she's been investigating kind of a little bit, little stuff that she noticed about Michael, and I think she's gonna put two and two together and confront him about it. Are you planning to break out? I think she's gonna ask him that one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these little things that I don't know that's going on and you're not telling me anything. And I think she's gonna ask him when it's like, are you, you know what I'm saying, are you making plans to break out? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? So she's getting sick and tired of these two. Anyways, she's like, y'all two are so mysterious. Why don't you ever but they have their reasons for being like that though, so can't blame them for being like that. So I really do love where this is going. I'm looking forward to the next episode, man. It's been a great journey so far. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know the people who are watching this early is like, why are you telling me to subscribe? Yeah, I have to say this because this is still going to be the review for the episode that goes on YouTube. So yeah. Anyways, see you guys later, man. Peace.